Hey, Pat Rigsby here, and in this episode, I want to talk with you about how successful people actually get things done. So, let's get started. Welcome to the Fitness Business School podcast, the show for fitness business owners who want to grow their income, increase their impact, and improve their lifestyle. Be sure to listen till the end of this episode because we have a brand new special offer exclusive for listeners. So stay tuned. It's always fun kind of getting to observe a broad cross-section of people, having a big sample size of people that I have and have previously worked with over the years. And, some of those people have done just exceptionally well, and other people have done okay, and some people have kind of struggled a little bit. And the people who do exceptionally well have certain traits that are, just almost always there in that collection of people. And one of those traits is just focusing on doing the work that needs to be done, getting the outcomes that they need to get. And, a lot of people say, well, I'm doing this thing, and it's almost like they have a checklist. And it's like, well, as long as I check the box in the checklist, then I've done my job. And if it doesn't get the result, then they'll start complaining, woe is me, this thing doesn't work, or whatever else. And, the job isn't to check things off the checklist. The job's to get the outcome as the business owner. And when I look back at my time as a college baseball coach, that was a great learning experience because I wasn't measured by saying, well, hey, we practiced X number of times during the course of the year. Or, we scheduled X number of games or whatever else. You're measured very much as a coach in many ways just by wins and losses. There are other variables, obviously, but it's not how many games you played, how many practices you did. Hey, we checked the box in that we did all the things that a program or a team's supposed to do. We're measured by results. So you learn that the responsibility of the person in the leadership position is to facilitate production. Your job is to create outcomes. So for me, when I got into business, I needed to kind of be able to wrap my head around this, right? I knew for every sale that I was going to make to get a new client, I probably needed to sit down with two people, right? I needed to sit down with two consultations. It would have been the language I'd have used at the time. And I knew at the time that for two consultations, I probably had to set about 4 appointments between no-shows and rescheduled. And, just the way things would work. People who'd say, hey, I'll think about it, I'll be back, whatever. And that was kind of a framework I created, and it was my way of kind of playing safe. I knew that 4 leads on average would yield at least 1 sale. So if I wanted 1 sale, I needed 4 appointments. And my job was to set those appointments. And it was very black and white to me. If I didn't get 4 appointments in a day, I lost. I didn't do my job, right? It wasn't, hey, did I run an ad? Did I did my job. Why didn't I get leads? It wasn't, I talked to people, but I didn't get a result. Woe is me. No, I'd try to assemble more tools in the toolbox to get to those 4 consultations. I would try to make those tools better, and but I knew that if I looked up and I'm halfway through the day and I've got 0, that doesn't really matter what my original plan was. It's time to call an audible and fix it and get a better result, right? I need to go get the outcome that that is going to drive the business forward. And I think more people that are business owners need to embrace that mentality. They need to embrace that, hey, it's my responsibility to get the result, Not, hey, I did my job and that's all I'm going to do. I ran an ad, I posted on social media, I attended a Chamber of Commerce event. Those are all things that we do, but frankly, you don't pay rent with a checklist that's been completed of tasks, right? Like you pay rent with the result. You only get paid for the outcome that you're getting. And the more that we embrace that, the more that we embrace the fact that, we have to, to go back to the college coaching analogy, it's our job to get wins, right? It's our job to get victories. And if we're not getting victories, then I don't care what our process look like, it's not successful. Either we're not executing it well or we need a new process. So when you're thinking about growing your business, for me, the key is saying, okay, did we get the result that we intended to get? Because if not, doesn't matter how pretty the sales page was, it doesn't matter how many leads we generated, it doesn't matter anything else. If we have a number of new clients or a revenue target we're trying to hit or something else, that's the determining factor as to whether or not it was successful. And it's our job to get there. And if that means doing twice as much as we originally thought or taking a completely different route to arrive there, then that's fine. But as a business owner, it's easy to drift from that and come up with your to-do list and feel like, okay, I got this temporary dopamine hit or whatever, that I checked all the boxes or I got this done, and not get the result. And if we allow ourselves to do that day after day, we're going to look up and we're going to say, man, I did a lot of stuff, but I didn't get the outcome that I wanted. So my recommendation to you, look at that result, look at that outcome. Yeah, everybody loves to say, focus on the process. Well, focusing on the process only works if you've got a good process and you're executing it well. So you need to really be observant of the process that you're following and the way that you're executing, and make sure that it's moving you towards where you want to be. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Fitness Business School. Before you go, I have a quick announcement. When I first connect with a fitness business owner, they almost always ask me how they can grow, how they can accelerate their progress. Well, I have an exclusive offer for you, and it's going to help you do just that, to accelerate you building the business that you want to own, getting more clients, generating more revenue, increasing your income, improving your lifestyle. And as a listener of this show, you can test drive our ideal business accelerator coaching program for free. IBA is a one-of-a-kind program where you're going to get everything from done-for-you marketing tools and a level of coaching that's unmatched in our industry, to getting actual direction on how to build the business that you want, a blueprint from where you are to where you want to be. So you're going to be able to attract those clients that you want to work with. You're going to be able to increase your income. You're going to be able to improve your lifestyle. And all of that is going to be more readily accessible to you than you ever thought possible, because we're going to give you every tool, template, ad, script, everything that you need, plus over 10 weekly live video coaching sessions to help you with everything from dialing in your ads to mastering your mindset. All of this is stuff that you get when you join the Ideal Business Accelerator. And to help you succeed, I'm going to do something that really is kind of unmatched in our industry. I'm going to let you test drive IBA at zero cost. If it delivers for you in the way that I know that it will, it's going to more than pay for itself, and you're probably going to want to stay. But if not, no sweat. You're out nothing, and you have a library of proven tools and resources to keep and to help you going forward. To take advantage of this special offer, just email me at pat@patrigsby.com and put test drive in the subject line, and I'll get you all the details.